I was totally that kid that as soon as I understood that there was a job that you'd be taking care of animals, which would be a veterinarian, that's what I wanted to be. My first actual job was working at a humane society. We would get animals into the humane society that were emaciated, that had not been cared for, that were neglected, and you got to see this massive turnaround when you provided them with proper nutrition. That really stuck with me throughout my whole career in animals, that nutrition is sort of the basis of everything, that if you don't have good nutrition, all the rest of your great veterinary care, everything else can't get them to the point where you could if you have everything. I heard about Rayne about 8 months before we launched into the market. I started working with them, and I was so intrigued by this idea because it was what I'd been looking for that nobody else was doing, because it was the science and the research and the expertise, some of the best names in nutrition, in veterinary science, and specialists working together to develop these diets, but then making the diets out of whole food ingredients, so less processed, fresh meat, fresh vegetables. Nobody else was doing this. And I was just so excited to see that there was an opportunity that we could have a veterinary diet, which I think is so important, but that we didn't have to compromise. We could have a less processed diet. We could have the science and the research and the fresh ingredients. All of this could be in one instead of having one or the other. So I was super excited to try the diets, really intrigued by the company, but no way that I was gonna say yes and come on board in any big way until I saw how my dogs were doing. Because my dogs are, like many people, they're my family. And I couldn't ever talk about something or be part of something that I didn't think was bringing them the very best thing, that wasn't something that I believed in wholeheartedly, not just the idea, but what I actually saw. And what was really interesting for me, because all of these dogs were on veterinary diets, so it's not like I was picking up something at the grocery store and this was just a better food. They were all on these great veterinary diets. Every single one of them I saw a remarkable improvement in. It was so exciting because it was everything that I was looking for. It was this veterinary exclusive company. It's Canadian owned and managed, and I'm a real proud Canadian, so I'm super excited when we've got a truly Canadian company. And then working with whole food, less processed ingredients to make these awesome diets, it was just like a dream come true. It was just everything I was looking for in one company for my dogs, but then also for me, for some I could join and be part of. So we've been around for a bit more than 4 years now, and it's been really exciting to see the team grow from kind of 2 people launching this in somebody's kitchen to really being a cross-Canada team. And we've had just amazing stories of pets that were so ill, and incredibly devoted owners who had tried everything and would do anything for their pet, and you could feel that, and you could picture yourself in that situation because they love their pet so much, and nothing was working. And then we bring out this new diet and they try it on their pet, and they do remarkable. And to see that across the country, and to see that in our own pets, because I have some very senior, very elderly dogs of my own, and to see the difference that these diets have made, that's what this is all about. You know, there's a lot of cool things about this company, and we exist to support Canadian veterinary hospitals, and it's such an honor to be part of caring for their patients across Canada. But it ultimately comes down to that one dog and that one cat that we're able to really make an impact in their life with nutrition, which is ultimately such an easy way to do it because you're feeding your pets every day. So if we can solve a problem with food, it works, and it's fantastic.